Hello everyone, welcome back to Tony Talks. To all my beautiful subscribers, we say thank you so much for staying with us. And if you're new here, we're so happy you find us. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and press on that notification bell so you will be notified for more upcoming videos. And if in the comment section, please no derogatory comments. Thanks for watching. Till I'll see you all in my next video. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you all. Bye.
Anna Sukwo, Super Mom, Mommy, me comrade Moses, and Mommy. Is it
yes, we are bringing back in.
I'm Barrister.
We are bringing in those that are involved and
Yes.
part of the issue that can say one or two.
And Kochi Queen, that's
Before we now allow every other people to come up and ask questions. You understand? I am not part of the legal team, so we'll be bringing up people that are part of it. So please, we really need to understand that. We really need to understand that. If I could tell you, Joe.
Arisha, I want to plead with you, my brother. I want to plead with you, and I want to plead to everybody that will come on the panel. Please mention name. Nobody is a god or a spirit. And Bossman, all these UK bloggers, them, please mention their name. Nobody is too big for their name not to be called. I'm pleading with all of you and anybody that will come up. Please, Arifamo Beni, Daruko, anybody.
Yeah, we got you. Noted. Comrade Moses, me, please come up. Super Mom, come up and yeah, come up, please.
Where are the moderators? Please bring people up now. Bring the people that are here. Bring them up. Comrade Moses, send in your request, please.
Comrade
Barrister Odumosun should come back. Anna Sukwo and others.
Yeah. Where are the moderators? They're not bringing anybody up. Comrade, please send in your request, Comrade Moses.
Okay. Okay, I'll be handling that now. Please send in your request.
Please, Super Mom, send in your request. Super Mom, send in your request. And you are not up yet. I guess Anna sent a request. I guess someone is dropping her. I don't know.
I guess an account is private, so the moderator won't be able to bring her up. Let me bring her up myself. Okay, Anna Sukwo is here now, so I'm waiting for Barrister Odumosun.
Hey, Super Mom, come up.
Okay, Barrister Odumosun is here. Super Mom. Okay, Super Mom is yet to send in a request. Okay. I think Barrister Odumosun is back. Okay, Barrister Odumosun is back. Sorry.
Arifa, please bring Ayofe up if you don't mind. Arifa, please bring Ayofe up if you don't mind. Thank you.
Okay, man, sorry. Is Ayofe part of the situation? Did she knows about
I
the
think she
issue?
has something to ask. I think maybe she has some questions to ask Barrister. Maybe. Because
Definitely, I will bring them up for questioning.
Later.
I will bring them up for questioning when the time comes, please. Let's just let's just get it right. Let's get it straight back, please. Please. All right. So we'll know how to go about the whole situation. Let's just get it straight here. All right. Let me give the floor back to Ann Asuko, so Ann Asuko can continue from where the situation stops us. Ann, over to you.
Okay, thank you, Arifa, for the short introduction.
More power tap, I beg. Let's take this like to 50K, please, please.
Okay, thank you, Arifa, for the short introduction. And first of all, we need to apologize to the viewers from any part of the country for the short disruption. But by the grace of God, we believe and we have trust in God that we are going to have the section successfully, and we'll arrive at a celestial point. Once again, we tender our apology for the short disruption. So before we go on, and we continue from where we stop. Thank you very much.
Okay, sir. Thank you for that. Right, Sir Dumosu, so let's continue with the question, but we're going to just focus on the money bits, and then we'll move to another section. So we'll stay on the money for now, and then we'll move to another section. Okay, so talking about, let me just go back to that 5 million, yeah? Because I think that was the question that was ongoing before anything. That 5 million note, can you explain again, just as Comrade Musi asked, how that thing came about? Then my second question after that would be, is that the procedure, you know, everything, I don't know if you have a copy of it, if you have it in your possession, so you can just, you know, take your time and do justice on it. Because that's the one that the blogger by Bukky Jesse posted. So if you can do justice to that first.
Thank you.
Okay.
Well, you see, during the process of seeking for justice for Mohbad, a lot of ideas came up. And one of the ideas is to get the data forensic of some items. I don't want to mention some things. So, and we were to use court order to get that. And how do we use court order to get that? If we use private persons to access those data forensic, the issue of admissibility in court will become a problem for us, because the court will question, how did you get this document? So if you don't get it from proper custody, it might be a problem during the case. So we decided, okay, let us get to court. Let's get court order. Once we get court order, we serve the court order on the company, and the company will release those things for us. We could have used the police, but the police are not cooperating, because they will just they have a form they have to fill, and they will take it to the magistrate. The magistrate will sign it, and they will go to that company and get what they wanted. But we couldn't do that. So we said, okay, let's go to court. And in that process, they said, okay, give us an idea of the bill. So we did a fee note. And that fee note is just for them to see that this is what it's going to cost. As usual of them, we know they will definitely say, oh, let us pay this, let us pay that. And we gave it to them. But eventually, we were unable to do anything on it.
Sorry, sir, just to pause you there. Excuse me, sir. Sorry, just to pause you there. When you're talking about the fee note, can you give a breakdown as to what that 5 million comprised of?
Okay, sorry, let me just check.
Okay, thank you.
The note. Okay. Now, it contains research and filing, car fueling and appearance fee, then professional fee.
Okay.
So,
So can you
and
give
all,
me a breakdown of, is that just you just put it as a lump sum, or you just, is there a breakdown of the 5 million as to
no, it
what
was broken
amount?
down, like research and
Okay.
filing, they put 500.
Okay.
Yeah. Car fueling and appearance fee, they put 1.5. Then
Okay.
professional fee, they put 3 million. All
Okay.
totaling 5 million.
Okay.
So it was a fee note, and I saw somebody was asking why was it signed. You can't give somebody a document and you won't sign it. So it is meant for discussion. It is not the invoice or proof or receipt. So at the end of the day, we couldn't go ahead because they said there was either there was no money or they were not ready to go ahead with it. So, and we stepped back. So I was surprised when Bukky Jesse now put this one on Facebook and started telling the people, the whole public, that this was the money Odumusu collected. There was no truth in that. It was a lie from the pit of hell. We were never paid this. And if she insists, let her show evidence that this money was paid into our account. Nothing like that.
Okay, sir. Second question, why you're going, because we're just trying to exhaust the money question. What this sum of 5 million was open to negotiations. Is that the norm for you with Mr. Joseph Aloba and his family when you do this fee notes? Is that the norm to negotiate?
Yes, that is the way we have been going on with them. Ordinarily, one shouldn't do that, but because of the peculiar nature of the case, once we come to them, then I remember that during the period, the initial problem Bukky Jesse caused, the man called me and we had a discussion. And the man was crying, saying that, you see, he who pays the piper dictates the tune. I'm quoting him. He who pays the piper dictates the tune. That it is because he does not have money. That is why this is happening to him. And, I've already told some people that, look, I'm getting out of this. I can't allow just anybody to be talking to me anyhow. Somebody who does not know the pedigree I have. Somebody who has not taken her time to research me, to know the kind of person I am. So I said, look, I can't allow this lady to be, this Bukky Jesse of a person to be insulting me the way she has been doing. But, people came, they started begging and saying, like, okay. The man was crying on that day, that evening. And I said, okay, don't worry. And I called somebody in America. I think it was Mommy One with God, that this is what happened. And Mommy One with God said, oh, please, don't go. Just wait. And I said, okay. Just like the way other people called me, I acceded to their plea and I decided to go on. So I'm surprised that despite the fact that efforts were made to be transparent in what we have been doing, Bukky Jesse has never deemed it fit once to call me and ask, this is what I have seen or have heard. Can you please explain? And I will tell her. She never called me. She has my number. She used to call me in the past. So it's just that she has this kind of hatred towards me, and I don't bother myself about it. That is her own headache.
Okay, that's fine, sir. Thanks for explaining that. So, as you've made mention, the 5 million fee note was open for discussion. It was supposed to be for the phone forensic, and that task had not been carried out. So, it was just a fee note as per the norm, correct? Just repeating your words. Okay, right. Now, there is this, while the blogger Bukky Jesse was talking, she said that she had receipts. There was a lady that was called in, I don't know who she was, an American, was called in, and she was saying she had receipts that, you've been collecting money and up to the tone that so far, what she's counting, I know you had mentioned that, but I just want to touch on it again, to the tone of 15 million, right? And you just, while you were talking earlier, you gave a summary of that the total money that has come for you got your firm, professional fees and all whatnot is about 4.8, am I correct? 4.8?
Yeah.
And then the 2.8. The 2.8 was for the DNA. The 4.8 was for the post-mortem stuff that was carried out. And all of this is a civil, is under the civil case that you're handling. Right.
Yeah,
so now this 15 million, I know she's talking is alleged. Allegedly, that's what it is. You answered it, but I'm going to ask you again, and there's going to be another linking question to that. Can you tell me about this 15 million
alleged funds that she claims she has in her, as per fee notes. I think they're all fee notes. Can you explain that first?
Well, as I've said earlier, there was no 15 million naira paid to our law firm.
So like an aggregate, like, summed up. I think that's what you're trying to say.
Yes, we never give them any fee note, invoice, pro forma, or whatever receipt for 15 million naira. If they said we did that, then they should come out with the evidence.
Okay, but was there fee notes that were totaling up to that amount at any point in time?
There is none. There is none.
Okay,
there is none.
Right, thank you. Now, the second question I have to ask you now, the funding, and I'm going to a very sensitive topic. Please, hosts and moderators, please control the comment section. Thank you. I'm going to a very sensitive topic now. Let's talk about the toxicology that was carried out. Were you involved in the payments for this toxicology? So the autopsy, let's say the postmortem, okay? General term, which consists of autopsy and toxicology. Were you involved in the payment process to the pathologist or to the lab where this process was carried out? Were you at any point in time in the funding of it? How the money was paid to them in any way? Were you involved with that?
Thank you, Anne. Well, what happened was that after we got the judgment for the re-examination of autopsy and toxicology, they said I should go ahead and get an expert, a pathologist that can do the work. So we started scouting for a pathologist.
Thank you, sir. Sorry for the interjection. Please, at the comment section, don't forget the rules and the regulations. I think I've spoken with the moderators. Don't block and don't mute anybody. There is no time to insult anybody. I'm not going to allow that. Don't insult anybody at the comment section. Don't bully anybody at the comment section. You're free to say your mind. Odumosu must go. Odumosu goes nowhere. Odumosu must stay. That is your opinion. You're free to comment that. Please, don't insult anybody. Don't use any word of insult on anybody. Please. Sorry for the interjection. Continue, sir.
So they said I should assist in scouting for that. All of us were doing it. So we got in touch with almost about 5 pathologists, and only one of them was a forensic pathologist. So we settled for that. We had the negotiation. We wrote letter to him so that we can have something to hand on. Then, after the pathologist, for the forensic pathologist told us that, okay, this is how much I will collect if I have to do this, that he has gone round and he has seen that some people or the other pathologists didn't want to take over the case because they know that it is somehow to them. So we've already, the 5 pathologists we contacted earlier, when they said, okay, we'll get back to you, after their investigation or their inquiries, they will come back to tell us that, àwọn alágbára no wà ń dí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn, mi ò fẹ́ lọ́wọ́ sí. But this gentleman said, well, on one condition, I will take this matter. And what is the condition? My name must not be mentioned anywhere. So you have to keep this confidential for me. I said, there's no problem. That keeping confidentiality is our own jurisdiction, so don't worry. And we started. So when he gave us his fee note, we sent it to the family. And the representative of the family requested a meeting with him. And we had a 2-way call with the forensic pathologist. And the amount of money that was requested, he scaled it down. That, no, we can't afford to pay this. There's no money. So we can only afford to pay this. And the man graciously said, okay, no problem. But there are a lot of things I have to do that will involve money in the case. So, and the man set out to do his work, and he did it sometimes into the night, in the evening. So that was how That was the money that was paid was not paid to our law office. It was paid to the man directly to his account. So anybody now saying that the money was paid to us is a big liar.
Okay. So are you...
Anne, can he tell us how much? Anne, can he tell us how much? Please.
Well, one of the conditions the man set for us is that he doesn't want his name or whatever was contained in his letter to be banded. But I can assure you that the day he comes to court to give that out, all this will be revealed. Because I've seen some...
We want to know the amount paid. We don't want to know his name, sir.
We only want the amount, not his name.
Okay.
We don't want to know his name.
The money that is being mentioned, I think it was paid to him. It was paid to him.
The 30
amount
million?
they said they paid to me was actually paid to the pathologist, not to
You
me.
mean the 30 million?
No, not 30 million, 15.
15 million.
15 million.
Okay, continue, sir.
So, and that was it. It wasn't paid to me. It was paid directly. Even as at the time
I'm sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. Once again, I'm sorry, sir. You just said 15 million, the amount being paid to the pathologist. Sorry, sir. For clarification, are you saying the money being paid for the autopsy is 15 million? Am I right, sir?
This somehow.
Can you hear me, sir?
We can hear you, Arifa.
Yeah, I can hear
think
you
he
now.
can hear you
Okay.
too.
You mean the money is 15 million, not 30 million?
I can hear you. Sorry.
I said, do you mean the money is 15 million? It is not 30 million.
I think he's busy. That's why he's...
Okay. Anna Suko, I think you hear it clearer than I do. And I think it's Adufe and your fair that just interjecting now. Am I right?
Yes, it was an offer.
Okay. I think it just said the money is 15 million, not 30 million, right?
Yes, that is what I want to clear there. That is why I asked him that question.
Yeah, it's 15
And
million.
he said it's 15 million, not 30 million that we were told.
Yeah, it's 15 million.
Okay.
Sorry.
You understand now?
The money is in that region. I can't, get the exact number now.
Okay, so
but it's in that region and it was not paid to us.
All right, okay.
Okay, but it is that in the range of that 15 million, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so very much. I think I've gotten 2 good points to myself, and I want everybody to take note of that. The news being casting around, what we were told right from beginning was a sum of 5 million naira being paid to Barrister Odumosun. You understand who? And we heard now when he said the money is 2.8, not 5 million naira. That is one. Another thing, we were told 30 million naira for the autopsy. Now we found out it is 15 million, not 30 million. Please, let's just take note of that. You can go on,
my
sir.
brother. Arifa, let's recast what you just said. Not we were told. Bukky Jesse said. Please, my brother, not we were told. Somebody passed out that information, indicting Barrister Odumosu. The person has a name. Bukky Jesse said. Ejo, thank you.
Okay, thank you so very much, Crunchy Coin. Let me repeat myself then while we're waiting for Barrister Odumosun to come back. Bukky Jesse comes out to tell the whole world that a sum of 30 million naira being paid for the autopsy. Now, we just find out from an insider. And another thing I just want you to all take note is this. Don't let's be biased. We need to be straightforward here tonight. I don't know, maybe tomorrow you may choose to be biased, but tonight, please don't be biased. Earlier on today, on Brother Latif's platform, I could notice that Bukky Jesse tried as much as possible as much as possible not to mention a specific price being paid for anything apart from money being given to Odumosun. You understand? Bukky Jesse tried as much as possible not to mention any amount of money except the money being paid to Barrister Odumosun. She said, and I quote, "I don't really remember the amount, but we pay." How can you pay and you don't remember the amount? That is one. Secondly, previously in all her videos, she has been trying as much as possible to tell the whole world nothing about the amount being paid. Barrister Odumosun, we are waiting. Please send in back your request. You understand? So I just want you people to take note of that. You understand? While she was on phone with Brother Lati today, my aim is I listen so very carefully so that I will hear the exact amount being paid for the autopsy and toxicology and the amount being paid to Barrister to the SAN Sanshitu. You understand? Those two things are highly important. Remember, Bukky Jesse said immediately they make the payment of the autopsy. No, sorry, pardon me. Immediately they make the payment of Barrister Shitu. The remaining money in the GoFundMe, all of them were collected by Barrister Odumosun, which means no more money in the GoFundMe. Shishi
was not left. Yes, you are right.
$1 no data GoFundMe. You understand? So let's just prepare our questions. Let's prepare our minds. As Barrister Odumosun asks questions to answers, just like Mr. Muyiwa have a lot of questions to answer. Like Bukky Jesse.
Arifa, let me quickly interject. Mr. Muyiwa said that in that GoFundMe, he said that there is still 8 million naira left in that GoFundMe. That was what he said.
$8,000.
He said, yeah, he said 8. Ayanfe, how do you mean?
Okay,
stop calling me name, Ayanfe, please.
$8,000, right?
Continue what you are saying.
Okay.
Please stop that name calling. Please, I don't like it.
Mr. Muyiwa, Mr. Muyiwa said there is $8,000 in the GoFundMe. Comfy, Madam Comfy, sorry, you have to come back. We are not fighting here. Don't attack anybody, please. $8,000 remaining in the GoFundMe, right? Please, for proper confirmation, anybody that has the link of the GoFundMe should please go into the GoFundMe right now. I witnessed everything that happened on Brother Lati's platform. Mr. Muyiwa never answered any questions straight without any form of, rambling, dribbling, and all that. So please, let's go straight to the point. Barrister Odumosun, you're welcome.
Are they flagging again? Are they flagging?